All rise!
Oh,
Court sessions are back, baby. Reddit on Wiki starts right now.
Get therapy.
I'm not reading. What is up, Wikimaniacs, and welcome to another Am I the Asshole episode. I'm your host. Well, I never established what my role is in this episode. Bailiff? Judge?
Dominatrix?
I am your dominatrix for today's episode, the punny pinoy John, joined with me, either the prosecution or the defendant, or what? Defense? Josh and Sean, what's up, fellas?
I didn't even wear my best suit today.
Wear your birthday suit. That's the best one.
Oh, okay.
I don't think dominatrix is allowed in court. Also, I don't think nudity is allowed in court. And sorry for everyone who hates these, but I mean, it's been a while. We've given you a lot of content in between this one and the last one.
It was more than 90% on the live saying, I love this. And then the few outliers says, I hate this shit. So for everyone who says who hates this, skip this episode.
No, listen to it on mute.
Or do that. There it is. Or do that. So if this is your first time listening to a court episode, it's kind of a lighter take that we usually do on these Am I the Asshole episodes. Basically, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read out the title of each stories, and then the boys are gonna go online, or they have a dice that's readily available to them. Whoever has the highest pick or whoever has the highest roll can either choose if they want to be the defendant or the defense, or they can be the prosecution. And then we'll swap each story. And then we're going to have 6 stories for today's episode. And then when we go to our Patreon and YouTube members, it's going to be kind of back to normal. We kind of just react as usual. And then you, Wikimaniacs, get to decide what the verdict is in the comment sections, but we'll also provide what Reddit provided, just for a little bit added context. So then you guys can make an informed decision as well.
I'm ready to be dominated, John.
I don't think that's how court works.
I like
I've
this.
never been.
I'm ready to stick that gavel so far up your...
None of this is correct.
Well, then correct me.
Correct us, Daddy.
No.
Before we get started today, boys, any announcements that you'd like to make?
Reddit on wikishop.com. That's Reddit on wikishop.com. We got the new collection designed by Fred.
Oh, man.
The literal description says, I don't know about this one.
You approved it?
Josh said so.
I did. I did say so.
It is not, what do you call it? It's not dangerous to get us kicked off.
Okay.
It is just a Fred design. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
I just looked
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like.
Let me describe it to you. It's 3 kings. The first one is me in the middle, King Caucasity.
Okay.
It's all our faces poorly photoshopped on these as well. Sean's on the left and it's Venmo King, and then John's on the right and says Short King.
And I gotta say, John has the best face because it looks like he's actively orgasming.
Yes,
in his photo,
he is actively dominating. Your forehead is also the cartoon forehead, Sean.
Yeah,
it's
that one.
Yours.
Y'all got foreheads and eyebrows. I guess my eyebrows aren't good enough for Fred that he just went with the cartoon. I don't know.
I'm not sure. You look sad, actually, in your picture.
It seems like a lot of people just take sad photos of me. Have I been sad a lot lately? What's going on?
It looks like he's not receiving any money. That's what he looks like.
That's why he's sad.
That's why I'm sad.
That makes sense. Man, oh man.
Also, both of y'all's beards perfectly covered, covering your where a beard would be. My mustache is sticking out of my beard.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Fred, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you spent the least amount of time on mine.
Hey, Fred had to nerf you a little bit, Sean. You're too OP, baby.
I don't. My gardener disagrees heavily.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, speaking of heavily, that is my weight.
I'm gonna be honest. Your crown also looks the least like a crown.
Looks like a castle.
Yeah,
I have a castle on it.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
So
Anyways, Read on wikishop.com. We actually approved of Fred Birch. Holy shit.
Wow.
All right, boys. First title of this first story. This one is titled, "Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out after the comments she made about my wife?"
All right. Ready to roll?
That's a 19.
Oh, fuck. That's a 16.
Sean, would you like to defend or would you like to prosecute?
I'll defend, Your Honor.
Wow. That's a crazy take. And
Wait.
I'm glad I'm on the other side.
Oh, douchebag Josh is back. Well, not too douchebaggy.
It's bad take, Jake, here. Your
Whoa.
prosecution.
Mm.
I'm going to take you to
Sean?
court.
I don't have anything readily available.
I'm taking you to the dungeon.
What's
Man,
going to
I
happen
want to
there?
get dominated by Josh. All right. Story goes as this.
Why you look so cool drinking, dude? That was awesome. That was sick.
One day you'll get here, man. One day.
It's the Kinko Cassidy is actually kind of fitting.
I could fall asleep. You guys would have no idea.
I think we would when we shoot over to you, John.
I don't know if I'm the asshole in this situation. Yesterday, my wife, 29 female, and I, 31 male, went on a date. And my sister, 16 female, volunteered to watch our two kids, who are 5 and 2. We rarely get to go on a date, so we were excited.
Oh, she's doing you a favor.
Shut your white ass up and let him.
Hey, calm
It's red
down.
now. No, actually, my ass is still white.
If your ass was red, we'd have some questions.
I'm not working in the
What are
nude.
you wearing?
I don't think you're the dominatrix, actually.
When we came back, our sister put the kids to bed, and me and my wife and her were just hanging out. It was a normal conversation until my sister said, quote, "The kids are so cute for having parents that are so mid."
Damn, I
Fucking
lost.
got him.
I lost. Got him.
I know my sister's intention was to make a playful jab at me, which is completely fine, as we do to each other. However, I can tell as soon as the words left her mouth, she realized she made a mistake and started apologizing, but it was too late. I can see how hurt my wife was. My wife was bullied for her looks when she was younger by parents, classmates, friends, and even teachers. She's also very insecure about her body after having 2 kids. My sister does not know this, but I still feel as though she is old enough to know better.
She's 16. Fuck.
After making this comment, I told her she needed to leave, which she did. When my parents found out what happened, they called me to tell me that I was overreacting, and my siblings texted that she's just a kid and that it was wrong of me to make her leave. So, am I the asshole for kicking my sister out after the comments she made about my wife?
Yeah, should have kicked your wife out. How dare she? How dare she get upset about that? No, listen. All right, let me actually prosecute here. OP. All right. So you're your younger sister, 16, right?
16 years old, correct.
Okay. She comes, babysits your kids.
Whoa.
Hey, pause.
All right, chill.
Illegal,
That's not,
man.
Bad take. Jake's not
With
going
the
that.
sunglasses on, dude, it's a bad look, I gotta say.
Someone don't clip that, please.
Clip it. All right. So your sister, she arrives to your house. I'm afraid to say it now.
Yeah, you should
and
be.
And she takes care of your kids for a nice night out for you and the wife. You're having a nice conversation after. Some playful banter happens, as happens between siblings. Clearly directed at you. You know this. She knows this. And she realizes her mistake and immediately starts to apologize. I think slate cleaned at that point. It's like, oh, you made a mistake. It's all good. You didn't mean to make a jab at my wife very clearly. You were trying to make a jab at me. And you seem remorseful about that. And you know what? With all what you did for our kids tonight, water under the bridge, I say.
Defense?
I mean, the sister just didn't even know that, your wife was bullied for that earlier. We're all in agreement of that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what was said in the story.
So, I
Correct.
mean, how could, if she doesn't know, then it's hard to call that a mistake, except also the wife doesn't know that that's how y'all joke around.
Who are you defending?
I don't know.
I was like, where are we going with this?
Sounds like you're on my side.
I don't think y'all were paying attention. Let me cut it again.
You're defending OP, right?
Shut up! Yeah, I know. Wait for it.
Okay.
Wait for it.
All right.
The sister didn't know that
Yeah.
OP's wife got bullied.
Right.
Therefore, she said a joke that was uncouth and tacky.
There's no such thing.
The sunglasses are
It's too powerful.
It's blocking your judgment, brother. You're becoming one of them.
Bad
It's
take,
his Green
Jake.
Goblin mask.
The wife doesn't know that's how y'all joke around with each other. Therefore, she then got upset. We can't forgive one person for not being in the know, but then chastise another for also not being in the know, correct?
You tell us.
I'm correct. Of course I am. What I'm saying here is, yes, she apologized, but whenever you get married, unless you're in Alabama, you're not getting married to your sister. You got to support your wife.
How do we know the wife is not also a sister?
We've got more problems. I don't think that's the case. So, ipso facto, you must defend your wife. Later on, you could talk to your wife and your sister separately. Huge misunderstanding. She apologized. She was just making a joke at me. Blah, blah, blah. Forgiven. Also to my wife, hey, I'm not going to have my sister's back over your back, but I do have to say, I think she was mostly joking at me. I think you're absolved. You're safe. But at the time, he did everything the right way. Am I right?
No.
I gotta be impartial. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you were going to continue talking after
No,
that.
I'm just saying I'm impartial.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It was
You're
a
still stating
long
your
pause.
case.
I thought we were
That
just gonna
was
watch.
it. I really have nothing else. Do we
Okay.
get to the honest part now?
No,
We can get
gotta
to the
have,
honest part.
We gotta have the judge give a.
Take off the goddamn.
All right.
All right. So if I'm giving my judgment for this case, okay, so Reddit deemed everyone sucks. However,
That's fair, I think.
kind of disagree.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if OP sucks necessarily, to be honest.
No, I do think
No.
OP. John's going the opposite way.
I'm going asshole in this scenario.
I think
I
I'm
mean,
closer
yes.
to Josh.
Oh.
Granted, yes, the joke was not great. However, we got to take into consideration that the sister is 16 years old.
I disagree. I do think the joke was funny. I just think it needed to be reworded to say, a dad who's so mid.
Yeah.
Instead of a parent. I think the joke is funny in the context.
Yeah.
That part is also a good suggestion. However, to me, the immediate realization of the 16-year-old is like, oh shit, I made a bad joke. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Had this been it stewed over a couple days, it's just like, oh man, my sister didn't realize that they fucked up maybe a couple hours or days later. Then I could see the husband be like, hey, sis, that's kind of a fucked up thing to say about my wife because it's it's she had something that she was dealing with at a younger age. She didn't know that, or she had these issues. That would have been understandable where OP kind of was just like, hey, I'm up in arms and protecting my wife. However, it's a 16-year-old quick joke and they're immediately realize it off the bat. So for them to kick the sister out immediately after the favor has been rendered,
Yeah.
and there's additional context here too.
Whoa. How are we supposed to put the glasses back on? You're with me on this side. How are we supposed to make a judgment without the additional context? Am I right, white man?
Oh, you've never been wrong in your life.
Wow. So, if we rewind 5 minutes when we were going against each other, I I was right? Or?
Hey, I'm bad take Jake. Are you?
He's bad take Jake today.
It's opposite day. Nothing I say is the truth.
So someone commented approximately apropos asked, did you pay your sister for a babysitting? And OP was like, no, I didn't.
Oh, let's go. Bad take Jake's never had a bad take in his life.
So I know Reddit said everyone sucks. Yes, the joke was, I think it's a mild joke, in my opinion.
It was a mid joke.
Got him.
There you go.
God damn.
The glasses are fucking killing it today.
God.
Man.
I do have to say, I don't know what I don't know what I would do differently, though.
You know what I would? I would have returned the same energy to the system. Like, well, I'm mid and, you're mid too because we're like siblings, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but if your wife obviously does not want them there at that moment in time.
No, I think what I would have done is I would have asked her to leave. I would have walked her to the door, and then outside I would have been like, hey, I really appreciate watching the kids. Listen, like, looks are a sensitive topic for her. If you don't want to, like, if you don't mind not joking about that going forward, I still appreciate what you did tonight, but I'll have to talk to her, and then you can have a talk with your wife as well, and just be like, hey, she was not directing that at you, and then like
it was like a banter between us.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying when we were in judge mode. Is that you do because what Josh is saying is at the end of the day she's getting kicked out, but you're having the individual talks with them afterwards, which is what I'm saying is the right thing to do. So I am kind of with Reddit. Everybody kind of sucks. Like, she apologized right away. And then also, she didn't know that was a sensitive topic. And also OP sucks for not paying their 16-year-old sibling. And it's hard for me to say somebody sucks for being sensitive about something that they got bullied over as a child.
I'm not mad at the wife. I'm mad at the husband.
Yeah. Because it's like, if I was in that situation, I would have known it wasn't directed at me, or even if it was, I wouldn't have cared because I've never had that issue, like that stuff to work through. So it is hard for me.
His whole life, dude. This guy's been so fucking hot his whole life, bro.
Bad take Jake has for sure. Josh, never. But yeah, so it's hard for me to call her an asshole without knowing the full context of her background and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think it's over the top to ask the sister to leave off that joke, but I get where he's defending his wife. He just should have gone about it where, like, letting the sister know, like, hey, this is nothing to do with you. Maybe going forward, avoid those kinds of jokes towards her.
I think maybe instead of like just kicking her out, just be like, oh, so that's, I think we all better go to sleep. Like, I don't think you need to be like, you need to fucking leave. I think you need to
leave.
Yeah, I think you just need to be like, we're all tired. We should probably call it. I think that's what we'll call it. I think there's a better way to have gotten out of this for sure. Now that I think about it.
All right. Well, Wikimaniacs, let us know in the comments below, like, what you think about the situation.
He's even hotter.
Oh, God, it's so bright. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is titled, Am I the asshole for not telling my coworker I was leaving him alone when he's deathly afraid of ghosts?
God damn it.
Roll, baby.
Fuck.
That's a 2.
Mine's a 1.
Defend.
Damn it. Oh, I guess I'm prosecuting
Sean, you're
again.
defending?
Yeah, put those shades back on, brother.
No, I got a new.
How many shades do you... Whoa!
I got scared for a little bit. I saw red hat and I got really nervous.
This is an Omega hat. Don't worry.
The red hat combo with the sunglasses goes crazy.
It's insane. All you need to do is take a fucking profile picture for Facebook, and my God.
If I have to be on the bad take again, that's what it's going to be. So,
if you could change your background to the inside of a truck, that would be great.
That would be awesome. All right. Story goes as this. One of my coworkers is from a different country where ghosts are a major fear and part of their folklore. Let's call him Tony. We work at an office at a factory where more than a dozen people have died over the past century, including the founder. All accidents.
God damn it. I think I lost. Oh, shit.
In the office, we have an informal agreement that no one will leave Tony by himself. He likes to work.
Fuck. Oh my
And
God.
take the time to find some spiritual quotes there, Sean. He likes to work later, usually from 10 to 6 p.m., but we will use leave if no one can stay with him. We do it out of courtesy, and I should also know we can choose the hours we work as long as it's 80 every 2 weeks. Last Friday, I was planning to work late. Tony did his usual survey of the office to see who would be staying at the latest so he could plan. I told him I was going to be in until 6:30. He was happy because he can make up some time from earlier in the week, and around 5:30, my wife messaged me to say she wasn't feeling well and asked if I could come home and take care of our toddler. Of course I said yes. Here's where I may be the asshole. I went to Tony's desk, but he wasn't there. I checked the rest of the office and everyone else was gone. After maybe 5 minutes, I decided I wasn't going to wait anymore, and I left. About 20 minutes later, Tony started texting me asking where I was, and when I told him I left, he got really upset. He wasn't yelling or anything, but he kept asking why I would leave without telling him. I apologized and I told him I needed to go take care of my kid and I couldn't wait any longer. Yesterday, I came into the office and it was like I was caught on tape kicking a puppy. Everyone was pissed at me and told me I should have waited longer. The way I see it is staying late is just a courtesy. I get it's a big deal to him, but my family is more important and it's not like I just walked out. I don't know if he was in a bathroom or what, but I waited for him for a few minutes. He's a grown man and could pack up and leave on his own when he realized I wasn't there. So, am I the asshole for not telling my coworker I was leaving work despite his severe fear of ghosts?
Ooh, well, this is a dunkaroo for me, buddy boy. How dare you, OP, leave Tony? What was it? Yeah, Tony alone in the warehouse. There's a protocol around this where you don't leave him alone, and not to mention you just left your shift randomly. Like he could have thought the worst of you, and maybe he was looking for you, worried, and then you just abandoned him. I think this goes beyond the ghost thing. I think it's just improper protocol
Well, you
for
did ghost
work.
him technically.
Yeah, he did ghost him. I was worried. I was wondering.
Oh, sorry. I am supposed to be impartial, huh?
Yeah, you're just adding information. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh. The hat is also giving you, additional knowledge.
Yeah.
See how we're skewing further and further away from impartiality. Is that a word?
No, he's fine.
Carry on, Josh.
You can't be the one to say when he's actively on your side. You white devil.
So, yeah, I think I think you're the asshole, OP. As someone with horns, I think you should wear this hat. You abandon your coworker with protocols, and I think even if it was a regular coworker who wasn't afraid of ghosts, I think even just leaving work without telling anyone, that's the improper protocol for that. So yeah, asshole for that, and for being upset at him.
Go ahead, Sean.
All right. May I approach the bench?
Come sit on my lap.
Don't
Sean.
tell me to come.
Okay.
It's comfy.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the reason why everyone is so upset and why we have all these protocols is because of Tony's beliefs, right? Belief in ghosts, belief in spirits, etc., etc.
Right.
So why would everyone be upset with me for having my own set of beliefs?
Well,
Like-
no one's upset at you, Sean.
Hey! Hey! I was quiet. I was quiet when you talked.
Sorry, you were asking questions, and I thought you wanted to answer.
Not for you, for the bench.
Okay, my bad.
For the bench.
I'm surprised he hasn't said decorum yet,
I was
to be
on
honest.
a fucking roll, and now I'm just aghast.
Sorry, continue.
Where was I? Beliefs, right? Yeah, beliefs. So why am I getting chastised for having my own set of beliefs? I walk into work the next morning, everyone's looking at me like I'm the bad guy. We're all here because of his beliefs. I had to leave for my own beliefs. You know what my beliefs are?
What
in
are
the
they, Sean?
vows of marriage. I believe, here we go, to have and to hold in sickness and in health till death do us part. So I'm sorry, my wife called for an emergency. Emergencies call for things outside of the protocol. You know what I mean? I can't follow said protocol. I can't wait around. Tony's taking a fucking shit. What am I supposed to do? Fucking wait till he's done shitting? Could I have
Spooky
fucking
dookie.
I think OP really could have just texted him, but that goes without. Let's take that out. Edit that out.
No, leave it
No, cut all of that.
This is some damning,
Hey,
some damning information that Defense is giving us right now.
Hey, Gorilla, focused, impartial. Look, it was an emergency. I had to go outside of protocol. As soon as he realized I was gone, I told him, hey, I had to go. It's an emergency. He's a grown man. He could leave as soon as I tell him. Also, if I want to leave my shift, we've all agreed it doesn't fucking matter as long as at the end of 2 weeks it's 80. So I'm not a bad employee. I'm going to get my 80 at the end of the 2 weeks. And as far as everybody treating me like the bad guy, sorry for loving my wife and child. Is that what I'm going to be the bad guy for? Because I guess I'll be the bad guy every day. Fuck you,
baby.
Tony, and fuck everyone else in the office. It's me and my wife against the world.
Yeah, Tony. Friggin' guy.
Friggin' guy.
Sean ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I've never seen a ghost.
I'm fucking so terrified of Gus.
So Reddit deemed asshole for this. And for me, if I were to judge this scenario, I'm only giving OP slightly an asshole. I'm still giving that mark. Because
I'm giving asshole.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still great an asshole to me, but to Sean's point, at the end of the day, this is a fucking workplace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a job, and this is something, and your vows are to your spouse and your kids. Like, you're supposed to make sure that your family's whole and make sure that they're well taken care of. I get it that there's a standing protocol within the workplace, but emergencies don't give a shit about protocol. You know what I mean? I think what OP could have done a little better, a simple note on a desk or a simple text.
Or that.
Yeah.
That's it.
They
After
clearly
that,
have
they're completely absolved.
I think
clearly
that's
have
the
each other's
big one,
number.
though. I think that because he was
That
texting
is the
him
big one.
afterwards.
Yeah.
And before the text part, I was like, "Oh, I think I might actually be able to win this." And then he was like, "Yeah, we were texting after." I said, "Okay, so you could have texted
Could
him.
have just done
You
it.
could have texted him or called him that you were going to leave,
Yeah.
and then there would be no problem."
The only pass that I'd possibly give is like, I don't know. I'm someone that, like, if I hear some sort of like, kind of like a bad news, like maybe you get a little rattled and just like, oh my God, like what do I need to do to like make sure I get home on time? Like, what does someone need to make sure that like they're taken care of? Maybe that was the whole situation that they were just like, oh shit, I need to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible. But with him answering the text like immediately, it's just like, you could have just done that or left a note at homeboy's desk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it, right? Because it's like a quick call. It'd been like, hey man, listen, I gotta run out for an emergency for my child.
Mm-hmm.
You want to quickly lock up and then head out as well, and then you're not here alone. That's fine. I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever. Like, it would have taken a 2-second call, and he could have easily wrapped that up, I think.
Yeah, because that's really my one thing is just if he had just done something to notify him. I mean, you looked around and you are frazzled because it's an emergency.
Yeah.
But you know why you're still there late, and you have a whole protocol. Just send like you could be in your car and just send the text, or leave the note. The time that you spent walking around looking for him, you could have left a note at the desk.
You could have texted while looking for him. You know what I mean?
I mean, they said they work in a warehouse, so they might not have desks. That might be a
True.
thing. But the text, really, you could have texted or called, and I think everything. Then you would have been totally absolved, I think.
I think you should have looked in the mirror and said Beetlejuice 3 times and then ran.
Let fucking Tony defend for Beetlejuice by himself.
No? All right, I'll take that.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this side of Josh. This is great. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is titled, "Am I the asshole for taking my friend's no at face value instead of insisting?"
I think my headphones are broken. I'm only hearing out of the left one.
My God, this fucking dice. God damn it.
That's a nat 20, actually.
All right. Well, I had a 6.
I don't
if
know,
anyone
Josh.
wants to know.
He's been picking the wrong side.
I have been. And to be honest, I didn't even hear the goddamn title. So I'm just going to defend.
Okay, I'm going to say the title again for Sean. The title is, Am I the asshole for taking my friend's no at face value instead of insisting? So you say you're going to defend, right, Sean?
I'm going to stand by that, even though it sounds like maybe I shouldn't have.
I'm going to prosecute.
So I have a close friend who's been dealing with a lot of stress lately. Nothing life-threatening, but enough that she's been skipping meals, isolating herself, and generally not taking care of herself. One evening, we were hanging out, and I noticed she hadn't eaten all day. I offered to order her food for her, and she said, I'm not hungry. I asked again a few minutes later because I knew she hadn't eaten. Same answer. So I dropped it. Later that night, she texted me saying that she was upset. She said I should have known she didn't actually mean no, and that a real friend would have insisted, order the food anyway, or at least keep trying because she was clearly struggling. I told her I cared about her, but I also believe adults should be able to say what they mean. If someone tells me no twice, I'm going to respect that answer. I don't think it's my place to override someone's decisions just because I think I know better. She argued that when people are emotionally overwhelmed, they sometimes need someone to push through their resistance. I said that expecting people to read your mind isn't fair. If you want help, tell me. I'll gladly help, but I can't guess which no actually means yes. Now, a few mutual friends think I was too detached and that I should have recognized she needed support even if she wasn't asking for it. So, am I the asshole for respecting what she said instead of insisting?
Whew. Bad take Jake's got to go against no means no, eh? That's a tough position to be put in here, but we'll power through with the sunglasses and the hat. OP, you're the asshole here. Clearly, your friend's in a tough place, and when my friends are in a tough place, I know it. I'm usually the reason, but I
tell them to pull themselves up from their
tell them the God's honest truth. And so I know when they're upset, and I they need food. I get them food. And then I spit in it, but I get them that food. So, OP, you just gotta know when your friends are down. You gotta sense it, and if they need food, they need food. You order that, and you help them out. Obviously,
Josh giving the Hawk Tua treatment. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Can I also be famous?
He'll scam you for crypto.
Yeah. I'm starting a new coin, actually. It's called Jake's Take Back Coin.
Whoa.
It's where I take back all the money, starting at 1 million per coin.
Whoa.
Anybody?
Jake style.
Hey, let's start a cult needs to make a comeback because he's fucking feeling it right now.
John is fully bought in. May I approach the bitch?
Please, Daddy.
What'd you call me?
You heard me. Guys, I mean, no means no. How many times you got to ask? How many times did OP ask?
Twice.
Really? One more time really would have done
3 strikes and you're out.
Really? I think she could have given it. But I mean, we're adults here. You tell me no. Okay, I believe you. Consent is my word is my bond. Consent is key. All right. But then, against my better judgment, I think she's in a bad spot. Maybe she doesn't know what consent is. Let me ask again. She says no, and I say, you know what? I was wrong. She does understand consent. She knows what her word is, and she doesn't want food. Call me an hour later telling me I'm a bad friend. I asked you twice. Am I supposed to not believe what you say? I'm not even really believing this. Look, I do think OP, in all honesty, is innocent here. They asked, do you want food? Friend said no. Asked, are you really sure about that? OP's friend said no. Could she have asked another time? That's, he said, she said, you know what I mean? But truly, what am I supposed to do? Just keep going until you say, yeah, get me food? And then what are you going to do? Throw away the food? And you're upset? You're upset at me because I don't listen? I'm just sending you food? What if I just start sending you food every day?
That'd be
That'd be
nice.
great. No.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Like, please do that.
I
for
don't
us.
know what's right or wrong anymore. The hard part about these court episodes is I kind of lose what happened, and I'm just trying to win. And I don't know if I could win this one. And I feel like I should be able to, but my argument's not good.
Well, Sean, you know how many
Shut the fuck up!
Whoa.
I understand. I see it all.
What can you see now, Sean?
Not
Nothing.
much. Not much.
I think I still lost, guys. I don't
It's so
know.
polarized.
That was my last ditch effort.
Sean, you know the greatest sport of all time, baseball. How many strikes?
3.
How many fouls?
I think 4.
Infinite, actually, if you want to be honest with it.
Well, that's true. Well,
Wow.
ball. I'm thinking ball.
Balls,
Thinking
yeah.
Foul
So, yeah.
is infinite. You're
I
technically
think-
correct on that.
I think you should infinitely ask your friend until they say yes to wanting food.
Ain't that being annoying though?
Go Sox.
Go. I guess Boston is pretty racist.
It's true. A lot of athletes say it's like one of the worst cities they go to in terms of like
it's got to be
fans.
Boston and somewhere in
Utah.
Utah.
I just picked an annoying team.
All right, so for the verdict for
Oh.
Reddit here, everyone put a lot of people put not the asshole. And the top comment for this one
I didn't do a
is
good job explaining why. But
What the fuck?
so the top comment for this one is she's setting OP up for failure. If someone repeatedly tells you they don't want food, respecting their explicit answer is the most reasonable thing an adult can do, which I understand. I'm also leaning not the asshole in this situation because it could have gone 2 different ways, right? Like, yes, you could technically OP was there for their friend during their hard time. They visited. It seemed like they were checking up on them, making sure like, hey, do you want food? There's only so many times that you can ask, and like it could go the other way where it's like, okay, now shut the fuck up now. Like, stop asking me shit. Like, I already told you no.
yeah.
That could have gone that. Ultimately, their ages in the show is OP's 25 male and then the close friend's 24 female. I think they're old enough to be like, hey, use your words if you truly want something. You know what I mean? So like, I understand like, yes, they're going through stuff, but also it could be construed of like, all right, you're fucking harassing me now at this point, for keeping asking me shit. The only thing that I think OP could have done a better of a job, in my opinion, instead of leaving it alone, I think OP could have gone in a way where it's like, hey, I offered right now, but the offer still stands. If you need something later on, just give me a call. I'm more than happy to get you food after that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the better way they could have gone around about it.
I think that's a little nitpicky where it's like, you don't have to. Like you asked twice, you got a no.
True, that too.
You
Yeah.
got a firm no twice. That's good enough. Where it's like, okay, you are 24. You're well into your adulthood. It's like you have the autonomy to be like, actually, no, I do need help. Instead of lashing out at me later when all I was trying to do was be a good friend and help you out. It's like, that's not fair to me.
yeah, I do fear that Opie's friend is a fan of baseball and was really waiting for that 3rd strike to
True.
really set it in.
Yeah.
I think we went so far as into bad take Jake actually infecting my brain and thinking one more ask wouldn't have been so bad.
I'm real convincing when I burn the glasses.
I don't know what
cult
to
leader's
believe
coming out.
anymore.
But no, I think you're on the right side here, Sean, for this one.
Whatever you say, man. You're right, dude.
I believe you. I'll fucking
Whatever
drink
you wanna
anything
say,
that you
dude, I
tell me
think
to
I'm-
drink.
It's
Wow.
an L for the rest of the episode for me, I think.
All right, this one is titled, Am I the Asshole for Refusing to Get a Less Chaotic Nanny?
That's a 4.
16.
Oh,
Oh,
you get to pick this time, Josh.
Let's go. I'm going to go. You know what? I've done prosecution this whole time. I'll go defense. Let me get my
Okay.
other glasses on here.
Oh, damn, this guy is equipped.
he's hot both ways.
Jesus Christ. It's super effective. All right.
Wow.
Story goes as this. My husband and I have 3 kids, 11 male, 6 male, and 4 female. We have had a nanny, Mila, who's 21, for almost 2 years. Mila is a ball of chaos. That is the only way I know how to describe her. The girl just screams undiagnosed ADHD. By the way, one of my kids and I have ADHD, so speaking from experience here. Sean is also our undiagnosed ADHD person of the group.
We've been diagnosed via an internet
by
test.
We took a test.
I'm good. I'm
Was it
fine.
like BuzzFeed?
He's all right. I don't know.
Check out the brownies for it. It happened. We're
Mm.
good. We're fine.
Some highlights include the last time she called in sick, which was a voicemail 20 minutes before school got out saying, "I don't know exactly what I did to my shoulder, but it hurts like a bitch and my arm is tingling. The advice people say, this is an urgent care issue, so I think I'm gonna be a little late." Then there's a time she drove my kids to a Walmart 30 minutes away to get supplies for my eldest school project because none of the nearby Walmarts have all the supplies. There was a Michael's 3 blocks away that has everything. She just forgot that it was there. She also tends to pick my kids up saying, "I forgot to eat lunch, so who wants fries / a shake, chips, other fast food side?" around once a week. We came home to my entire living room covered in balloons because they decided the dog needed a birthday party. His birthday isn't for another 3 months. I came home to Mila sitting on a lawn chair in my driveway while my kids flagged down drivers to buy bracelets, sodas, cookies, and random toys from their rooms. All of these things have happened in the past 6 weeks. You definitely have to be a little flexible to work with her, but all of the kids come back alive and they always have everything they need for school done, and she plans some really fun activities for them. My husband is not as fond of Mila's chaos as I am. He thinks we need a nanny that has more structure, rules, routines, etc., and someone that isn't going to take our kids out to fast food places every week or forget to take the kids to swim class. I refuse to get rid of Mila. I think she's a great fit for our family, and the kids absolutely love the chaos. My husband is upset that I'm not giving him a say in who is caring for our children, although he's been fine with her for the past 2 years and absolutely nothing has changed with her. He's been complaining about minor things lately and has been bringing up profiles for other babysitters, mostly older women or younger men. The only thing that I can think of that could have caused this is my older son mentioning once that Mila is really pretty in an incident where we took a family vacation. He didn't want to share a bed with his brother, and he suggested that he shares Mila's bed because, quote, she doesn't fart. Mila shut that down before he even finished his sentence. But that stopped after I talked to him about being 11 and Mila being an adult. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Not gonna lie, chat. I really thought OP was not gonna like Mila, and I was feeling real high and mighty until the husband was brought up. So let's take that into account before I go into this.
I won't.
We're cutting all that, of course, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Okay.
In sickness and in health, till death do us part, or the vows we say on our wedding day. I don't think there's anywhere in there about nanny. Am I right? We don't talk about backing our nanny no matter what. So now, why are we taking the nanny side over your own husband's side, OP? That seems a little crazy. I think it at least warrants a discussion. I don't think you could just tell him no immediately. I think this is for the betterment of your children. You know what I mean? You guys need to have a serious sit-down talk. Also, sure, Mila shut down your 11-year-old son immediately in front of you. What's happening not in front of you?
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Too far?
This is going sideways.
Here you go.
Thank you. I really don't know how to win this one. I really think Mila is fun and whimsy, and it hurts me to try and say anything else.
You want me to go then?
Mila is teaching them entrepreneurship. Mila is giving them fast food when it sounds like this dad won't give it to them. Mila shuts down any weird instances to not end up like fucking P. Diddy. Mila is doing everything. Sure, she forgets a swim lesson every once in a while, but she's putting in other activities that aren't part of, everyday things. You know what I mean? She's giving birthdays to the goddamn dog. She's letting them be creative. And that is what we need to stop. We need to stop all of it.
That's what's wrong with America.
And that's what's wrong with America. We're all trying to get whimsy when we need to fucking focus on what's really happening in this country.
Oh. What is
Go
it?
ahead, Josh.
Epstein.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I mean,
Mila.
interesting.
Have we ever seen them in the same room together?
I've never seen him.
Never seen them hanging out.
I think not. It's because they're the same.
The same person?
This
Hey,
whole
yo.
time.
Oh my
Look
God.
into the dark web and you'll unravel the lies of Mila.
Don't encourage people.
Okay, so I don't know. Edit all that out. All that could be really bad, I think. Mila's awesome.
I mean, I don't have much more to say than what Sean went on about there. Yeah, it sounds like Mila is a great caretaker. She, allows your kids whimsy and discoverability and fun imagination to flow and keep that alive with dogs' birthday parties, selling things to, people going out of her way. Even if she forgot the Michaels is around the corner, she still was like, hey, I'm willing to go half hour to grab all the stuff you need just for your school project. So Mila sounds great. Sounds like a great role model for the kids. Your kid had a crush on her or whatever, or still does. Who knows? But she's shut it down. You've had a conversation with him. That should be fine. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't go much further than that. And if anything, you should be more concerned about Mila's comfortability and where she's at than, that kind of thing. So your husband seems to be weirded out by it, but what, you know what I mean? Like, that's a thing he's got to work through, because Mila hasn't done anything wrong and she seems like a great babysitter.
Yeah, and like when Opie was like, yeah, I don't know. Did she say we or I had a talk with them?
Said I think.
Okay. I really think the dad needs to be in on there as well. He can't just be like, okay, this is weird. And then, like what Josh said, put all the blame on Mila.
Yeah.
You got to talk to your son and be like, essentially say what OP said. Like, you're a boy. That's a grown up. That's wrong. Not good.
Yeah.
And then essentially that. And then he dead ass could just be like, I honestly did not want to be with the farts. I'll sleep in y'all's bed next time. I don't care. You know what I mean? So I'm fully team Mila this whole time. I was really listening to that first half. I was like, oh, what a slam dunk. This is in my favor. OP does not like Mila. Wrong. OP loves Mila, and so do we.
Yeah.
I fucking love Mila. Like, throwing your dog a party, even though like it's about like 3 more months before their birthday. Reddit, however, deemed this case asshole.
Wow.
Really?
Reddit's, they're all wearing sunglasses, huh?
So this is one part that I semi-agree with Reddit on, but to me, it's still like I'm Team Mila as well, because I think she's fun as hell. Like, it seems like the kids like absolutely love her. The going 30 minutes like to get supplies, to me that screams like, hey, you're going above and beyond your duties. You know what I mean? So
that's fucking terrible for the environment. I have a weird belief system.
So what people are hung up about is that they called OP the asshole because they said, I think a household help is a 2 yes, 1 no scenario, particularly when it comes to childcare. For that reason alone, I think you're an asshole. And another commenter said, OP is not the asshole for not wanting to get rid of Mila. She is the asshole for dismissing her husband's / dad's concerns. So
I think he needs to be honest about his concerns, though, because he never voiced actually what the issue was.
That's the part where, to me as well, he sounds a little bit uninvolved in a lot of like the day-to-day scenarios. So because of the language of like saying like, oh, I had to talk to my son about this shit. Like, I had to like, have this conversation. To me, like the dad in this scenario probably isn't as around to, be able to talk about these things. But I do agree that it's like, okay, OP also needs to have a conversation with the husband. It's like, okay, give me the reasons why you don't really want to, have Mila around. I get it. Like, you think, she needs to have more discipline. She needs to have this and that. There needs to be more of a middle ground, as opposed to just be like, you don't have any fucking say into like our childcare situation. So that's probably the only thing that to me that OP sucks a little bit for it. But I fucking love Mila. She's awesome.
But
as
like
hell.
what you said, it's like if he is as uninvolved as it kind of sounds like to us, at least,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he really shouldn't have a say because he's not in the know for anything.
And there are speculations on Reddit as well. They're like, the husband sounds very sus in a situation. Like, why is he looking for older individuals or like
I didn't even
men
think about
in
that
this
part,
particular?
but
So like maybe they think maybe the husband is maybe attracted to Mila in that case. So that's why they want to get rid of them as a babysitter. But again, I'm being nitpicky here. I just think like in certain situations, like there should be a conversation and agreement to like, both parents to make those decisions. I just don't like unilateral decisions, especially when kids are involved.
sure.
But I'm bleeding. Fucking Mila sounds cool as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I can't see a reason to get rid of her is my whole thing. So
Me
unless
too,
he
to be
has
honest.
a specific reason, then it's like, okay, well, we're not getting rid of her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. He sounds like more of like a disciplinarian. I want everything in order type
And I feel
shit,
like
and
you
he
get that in
doesn't like the
school.
whimsy.
The whimsy is good for the nanny because you're getting order in school.
yeah.
Supposedly.
Well, it's not like they're just watching TV all day. You know what I mean? They're actually
Yeah.
going
They're
out,
doing activities.
throwing
Teaching
parties.
entrepreneurs, pulling
Yeah.
over cars, be like, hey, buy my shit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, spring cleaning for your house.
Yeah.
True. All right, moving on to our last story for the day because we're kind of going over a little bit of time, which I'm having too much fun. Josh's crazy side is like so fun to me. I'm still waiting for Sean's Bible verses, to be honest. The last story for the day, this one is titled, Am I the asshole for being upset that my wife forgot to tell me the wedding dress code?
God damn.
2.
Ted.
Damn it.
Prosecution.
I need a new dice roller.
Prosecution.
Have you tried putting it on rice, Josh? Maybe it'll
I
fix
haven't.
it.
Maybe I'll try that. All right, let me get this bad boy on.
Here we go.
Here's my dress code.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
story goes as this. My wife was a bridesmaid in one of her close friends' weddings this weekend. She had been involved in the planning for months with dress fittings, rehearsals, group chats, and everything else. I was not involved at all. I figured if there was anything important I needed to know, she would let me know. I got dressed in what I thought was appropriate and we headed to the wedding. But as soon as we got there, I realized something was wrong. Every single man was wearing a black tuxedo with a bow tie. Not just the groom and groomsmen, every male guest.
And I was in my blue jeans and corduroy shirt.
I was the only guy in a regular suit. I felt totally out of place. A couple of people joked that I must have missed the memo. They probably did not mean anything by it, but it was still embarrassing. I stood out like a sore thumb. I asked my wife if she knew everyone was supposed to be in tuxedos. She just said, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I was busy helping with wedding prep." That honestly made me feel even worse. She had known about the dress code for a long time because she was in a bridal party and had been talking to the bride the whole time. If she had mentioned it, I would have rented a tux. Instead, I spent the whole night feeling self-conscious. When we got home, I told her that I was upset. She said I was making a big deal out of nothing because nobody cared what I was wearing and that I should just laugh it off. I told her it was not really about the tux. It was about the fact that she knew, I did not, and she never thought to tell me. It would have taken 5 seconds to mention it, and it would have saved me from feeling embarrassed. Now she thinks I'm overreacting, but I feel like my frustration is justified. So am I the asshole?
Absolutely. Right? Am I prosecutor or you prosecutor?
I'm prosecuting.
Absolutely not, then.
Let me prosecute.
Go ahead, prosecutor. Sorry.
Josh agrees with me here.
I've never agreed with you.
We've multiple times we have.
Prove it.
It's on this recording.
He's the one that's going to fix
Not
this,
if I
though, Sean.
decide.
So
That's true. But Josh is going to edit it, not Jake.
Jake edits all the time, buddy. Josh
How-
actually doesn't do fuck
How are we
all.
popular at all if Jake is editing? All right. Look, your wife was doing what, OP?
planning.
Helping out, doing this, doing that, all doing a bunch of shit to make this wedding happen. OP's claiming it would take her 5 seconds to tell me what the dress code is. Would it not take you 5 seconds to say, hey, what's the dress code for this? Opie's wife's mind is all over the place trying to make sure this wedding is happening. They're helping out in all sorts of ways. I'm sure with the bachelorette. I'm sure with the maybe there's DIY shit she's helping out with. What are you doing this whole time? Nothing. Fucking playing with your little shrimp dick, huh? Instead of asking tough questions.
Whoa.
Where did that shit come from?
I'm saying this guy's a little shrimp dick loser is what I'm saying.
Hey,
he can't
if
fucking
he
Talk to
wants
him, Sean.
If he wants to jerk his gherkin, who's here to judge that part?
I would say even smaller than a gherkin. He's a fucking loser. He can't ask his wife one question. One question? Your wife? Does your wife have to fucking put your pants on for you? You fucking loser. You can't fucking.
Yo, baby.
Everything depends on your wife. Oh, it's your wife's fault. This. It's your wife's fault. That. How about you take some fucking agency and do it yourself? Ask. Oh, or instead of asking because she's so busy, you could just read the fucking invitation. Is that hard? I'm sure there's a goddamn wedding website that your wife helped create and edit. And you can't fucking just go on the website to see that it's fucking tuxedo attire? You fucking shrimp dick loser. I can't talk enough about how tiny your little shrimp dick is.
I'd like to scratch from the record the size of my client's penis.
Nah, keep it.
All right, unfortunately, that's where it is. It's there. Yeah, my client can't read, Sean. So what now?
I didn't
This is
take
new
that into
evidence.
account.
This is new evidence that's been presented to us.
It does make sense that the shrimp dicked
Shrimp
loser. Shrimp dip sounds good.
I was at the wedding, actually.
Yeah. And he would have known about it if he could fucking read.
But he can't. So unfortunately, I'd like to scratch all of what he just said from the record. My client's innocent. He's never done anything wrong. Less than 2 seconds for his wife to be like, hey, formal wear, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get that together, and he would have done it. I believe in my client.
May I approach?
No.
Approach. I'm the judge. Judge, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Sorry.
shit. I think OP can read, given the fact that OP wrote this Reddit post.
He just
Thoughts?
no. He talked it. You know when you do a voice
like
to
the
text.
speech
Does
to
Reddit
text.
have
yeah.
that? I'm only on old Reddit.
We taking the
Yeah, take it off. Take it
glasses
off.
off.
Yeah, take it
I
out. Take
mean,
it out. Take it out.
Obviously,
Keep
he's the
taking it off.
asshole, in my opinion.
More.
What?
Take it off. Take it off, we said.
All the way.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I agree with you, Sean. I think my client is the asshole. I think he could have easily asked at any point throughout this whole planning process. And if he didn't want to, burden his wife with something more, I'm sure there was an invitation. I'm sure there was a wedding website or something like that where he could have gone on, figured it out himself, asked other friends that were going to the party, because I imagine they have other people they know, say, hey, what are you wearing? Or what's the dress code or anything like that. But instead just cruised in, not even looking, because it could have been even the other way where it's just like, business, like casual, and he shows up in a suit looking like an idiot. So yeah. I think he should have just asked or looked into it himself.
But he was too busy doing what, Josh?
Jerking his gherkin.
There it is.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
So Reddit deemed everyone sucks in this scenario. People are saying that, because how involved the wife is in the wedding party, that could have been like something that they should have mentioned. And also telling the fact that, hey, this guy is an adult. They should also figure it out. I'm leaning more that OP is the asshole in this scenario, like what you guys are saying, because of said reason that the wife is hella involved in the planning. So that's a lot of, mental load just to having to make sure that the wedding goes kind of smoothly. And to me too, like the scenario that I could have thought of, like besides reading the invitation, I probably would have presented like what I was gonna wear, like before we're even gonna go. It's like, hey, is this what I'm gonna wear? Like, okay, for the wedding. what do you think? Like, tell me, like, give me some, like, feedback about it. Then the wife could have had, if the wife was like, yeah, that's fine, knowing that it's a tuxedo, then there would have been a scenario where she does suck in that scenario, but it didn't happen. You know what I mean? It's like, figure it out. Like what you guys are saying, it only takes 5. You're saying that it takes 5 seconds for the wife to tell you what to wear, but it also takes 5 seconds to fucking check that website and be like, all right, this is the proper attire. Everyone else got the memo. So, like, what's your excuse?
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about the other way around. Like when it was one of my best friend's wedding, like Sienna was all on top of it for herself. She's like, it's formal wear. Like, I'm going to get my dress figured out. I'm going to be texting some of the other girls to figure out what they're doing. And then like vice versa. It's like, hey, I'd ask Sienna, or I'd look it up if it was one of her friends' weddings. It'd be like, hey, what's the, attire? And then I'd figure out my suit like a month beforehand, or get it dry cleaned, or whatever I have to do, because there is prep work that goes into it. You don't just show up like the day of and roll out of bed and just throw on whatever you got. So I just can't imagine not asking my partner if it was their friend or looking it up myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sean, final thoughts?
Oh, I think I nailed it.
I mean, the shrimp dick was fucking...
You really went into the dick thing.
Yeah. I mean, I had got my point across, but I had so much time left on the clock I had to fill.
True.
So I just really attacked the little shrimp
dick can fill a lot of things in, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's what you got to mention a lot of times. One won't do the trick, is what I'm saying.
Whoa.
The motion of the ocean and all. I would know, considering mine is smaller than a shrimp.
Jeez. I gotta say, it's at least a lobster size, buddy.
Yeah, if you were there for the anniversary live, the truth came out. I'm huge.
He's back in the heat.
And Bad Take Jake believes you, buddy.
That's unfortunate for me.
All right, that is it for this week's episode. We switched it up a little bit. It's been a while since we did something like that, so we just kind of wanted to have a little bit of fun. But if you didn't like this episode, sorry.
Sorry
Not really,
about that.
I hated court episodes. Go Sox.
Before we close it off, Jesus Christ.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Jake. Go ahead, Jake. Close us off. If there's anything that we need to discuss or talk about.
Do whatever, man. Like or subscribe if you want. Who fucking cares?
I'd just like to apologize if I said anything out of pocket. Strictly court talk.
I'm not apologizing. You do what you want, Sean.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Get therapy.
I'm not ready.
Get therapy.